So it's interesting. Inflation is obviously going up. They say it's a little over 6%. It's clearly much higher than that in some places with some products. No one likes this except people who have massive amounts of debt that is suddenly costing them less to pay off. But the average person is hurt by this and hates it. And maybe that's why the people who know better than you are suddenly telling you that inflation's great. It's good that everything costs more.
You do make a really good point that inflation as a product of demand has an upside, correct?
Right, to the extent that it's coming from a strong economy, a strong consumer, that's not, that's not a bad thing.
This is the fastest recovery right now in recent memory. Demand is high. Wages for the bottom 40% of workers are rising very fast enough to help overcome what is the big central problem that everyone is rightly discussing right now: inflation.
While nobody likes to pay more, on average, we have the money to do so. Household savings hit a record high.
So Republicans want you to believe the economy isn't doing well. That's terrible. But in reality, unemployment is at its lowest point since before the pandemic began. So the economy isn't bad. It's just that people are mad because everything is late and things cost a little bit more.
These people are so partisan that they'll literally say anything. They'll look right into the camera and lie as long as it helps their political candidate, in this case, Joe Biden. I mean, you got to think if people started to starve to death, they would tell you it's good because the country's too fat. Over at CNN, one of their anchors just tweeted a picture of a refrigerator stocked with milk. He said that's proof there is no supply chain crisis because, of course, we import all of our milk from China. These people are too stupid to be real. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's nominee to a top Treasury post, a communist sympathizer called Saule Amarova, is refusing to say whether she believes high gas prices are bad for the country. Watch this.
Dr. Omarova, do you think that higher gas prices are good for America or bad for America? Yes or no answer would be fine there.
Senator, that's a tricky question because I do remember Hurricane Katrina.
Are higher gas prices good for America or bad for America, Doctor?
It's probably bad for America. It's not my expertise. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking.
Mr. Chairman, I'd let the record reflect that this witness is having a hard time acknowledging that higher gas prices are bad for America.
Are higher gas prices bad for America? Well, it's a tricky question. I guess they're bad. She doesn't care. None of them care. They're for higher gas prices. They're for ending the energy industry, which, by the way, is our last functioning sector of the economy in the United States. There'll be real poverty if they succeed in doing that. In the meantime, they just don't care about its effect on you.